James again getting into the paint.
You got to take it to another level, man.
Leonard on the follow.
He plays your D.
Go, Spurs, go!
I believe in our guys. I believe in our group.
We're playing the back-to-back NBA champion, right?
Bills for three. Good night. This is a team, and that's what makes it so nice.
Welcome to Sounds of the NBA Finals, Part 2. After 3 games of the NBA Finals, the San Antonio Spurs held a 2-1 series lead. In Game 4, Miami was looking to bounce back from a 19-point loss, and history was on its side. The Heat hadn't dropped back-to-back postseason games in more than 2 years. But the Spurs appeared calm and confident as they faced the challenge of turning history on its head.
Did I get him? Did I get him?
Yeah.
Big shot. Stay ready. Stay ready. Everybody with the ball. Everybody's a point guard. Everybody's a point guard. Go sit down. Get off your legs. You're good. No, we're done. Save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow.
Versus the Spurs, any little minor mistake that you make, they will make you pay. Once they got into the groove, there was no slowing them down.
We have a game plan in place, and it's about the 5 guys on the floor, whoever it may be, just making sure that we make as little mistakes as possible.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals, and the pressure is on the Miami Heat. The 2-time defending champs desperately need a win to avoid heading back to San Antonio in a 3-1 hole.
We go get it back tonight. We go get it back from the start, the way we know how, the way champions do, man. We respond. Let's see what we're about.
Well, they've been down this road before, having won 13 consecutive games after a postseason loss.
Green finds Splitter, beautiful feed to Diaw in the finish.
Move it, move it, move it.
San Antonio has a double-figure lead here in Game 4. They've had a double-figure lead in each game of the series. Oh, what a beautiful look from Boris Diaw.
Timeout.
A timeout call by Eric Spoelstra.
Guys are doing a great job of moving the ball as usual. Now we got a lead again. It doesn't mean be conservative. It means we just don't need home runs. Make them guard.
Spurs off to a good, aggressive start.
That's big strength right there. Take the contact and finish.
Dominant first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
See how solid we are. See how mentally tough we are right now. 1, 2, 3. Defense! Come on, fellas.
Inside Chalmers, Birdman to the rim.
Anderson blocked from behind by Leonard.
Loose balls and boards right now. It's loose balls and boards.
Bosh off the dribble. Feed inside. James blocked from behind by Ginobili. Ball loose, picked up by Bosh, blocked by Duncan. And Leonard with the rebound. And this crowd a bit stunned right now.
Get rid of it! Get rid of it!
Mills, not that time. Leonard on the follow.
Slam, Kawhi Leonard. Wow, he came out of nowhere and hammered it home.
Second straight game at home. Miami is trailed by over 20 in the first half of a finals game. Eric Spoelstra trying to figure out some way to stop this locomotive that is the San Antonio offense.
Right from the beginning, let's all reveal our character in these next 24 minutes. Come on.
Need Miami to show more passion right here. A lot more passion.
It starts with your best players, and they've got to play with more passion on both sides of the basketball, setting the tone for everybody else.
LeBron backs, drop step, spin to the baseline, to the glass, laid it in. LeBron James again getting into the paint.
You got to take it to another level, man. For the rest of this quarter, we got to commit to this end right here.
He's already got 10 points in the period. It's a 13-point game. James several feet behind the arc, swishes a 3. James now with 25 points.
Get him moving, get him moving, get him moving.
Spurs trying to take the commanding 3 games to 1 edge and go home in Game 5.
Pass inside, Diaw to Duncan for the finish. Once again, spectacular ball movement. Tim Duncan with tonight's game has passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's played more playoff minutes than anybody in the history of the NBA.
Everybody's going to move the ball. Everybody's got to be a tough catch, crisp pass, jump stocks. First 5 minutes of the fourth, we want to win.
Patty Mills puts it in. Patty Mills, huge off the bench with 14 points.
Miami looks absolutely destroyed on that bench. There's no pep, everyone in shock.
Once again, so many possessions with multiple passes.
And everybody on their roster has scored.
D out of Duncan, lays it up and in, and the Spurs can put this one in the back pocket.
Look at that bench reaction. That is T-E-A-M, team.
San Antonio Spurs with another masterpiece, and they take a 3-1 lead in the 2014 NBA Finals.
You know, you made some shots. You played good D. I couldn't be more proud of you.
They smashed us. 2 straight home games. They came in and was much better than us in these 2 games. It's just that simple. And they moved the ball extremely well. And they put you in positions that no one other team in this league does.
When you guys make 5 to 7 passes, you get any pass you want. You guys practice that?
Yeah, definitely. We practice that. We have a drill. We take 2 dribbles, pass, 2 dribble, pass, and we do it like 10, 15 times.
Great job, Tim. Thanks, sir. Great position for us, going back home with a closeout game. They're the champs. We have a lot of respect for what they're able to do. And we don't want to give them any life. So we're going to use these 2 days to really get rested up, come out on Sunday, and lay it on the line.
Welcome back to Sounds of the NBA Finals, Part 2. After 4 games, the Spurs not only led 3-1 in the series, they also were doing it in dominant fashion. They joined the 1977 Blazers as the only teams in finals history to win back-to-back games by at least 19 points. And they won 11 playoff games by at least 15 or more points, an NBA record for a single postseason. So as they headed home for Game 5, it was a chance for the Spurs and their star, Tim Duncan, to win a 5th NBA championship and cement their legacy.
Pop, here's Tim. Okay.
So, Pop, all I've heard about from since I've gotten here was that you're going to trade me. That's all I've heard for the last 20 minutes. I think in the last couple of years, I've really taken a step back and stopped and enjoyed the journey. It's still a dream right now. As it comes to a close on my career, I appreciate it more.
There's some guys, though, that are uncoachable. You know, you just saw one right there. The guy who walked, big guy, just walked by.
I appreciate every game more. I appreciate every accomplishment, knowing that it might be the last time I do it.
The San Antonio Spurs are now just 1 step away from the prize that has been their goal all season long, the NBA championship. Tonight, it's Game 5 of the NBA Finals.
Go, Spurs, go! It ends today. Get it done. Get it done tonight.
Last year, we're 30 seconds away. We have it in the bag, and it slips out of our fingers. It's not over till it's over. Our goal right now is just to win 1 more game.
Standing in the way is the 2-time defending champion Heat, a team that has used a 2-day break between games to regroup and refocus.
I'm very confident. I believe in our guys, I believe in our group, and we look forward to trying to get this win tonight.
Head back to Miami, all right, for Game 6. Take care of business, offensive, defensively, fly around. Follow my lead.
Wade, he'll take it the other way. Leans in on a runner, missed it. And from the weak side to collect the rebound is LeBron James.
James on the follow. And an 8-0 run to begin the game. It's the largest lead of the finals for the Miami Heat.
LeBron James tracks him on radar and flies in to rebuke the shot, spiking it out of bounds.
When he says follow me, it's not just putting up huge numbers, it's showing huge effort.
2 on the shot clock. James, a real long 3. Got it! Oh my! That one from some 30 feet away.
On the big stage, you got to deliver. He's delivered, and they're going to ask for an encore here.
Just remember, we have to do this together. The great part is we got all night long to take care of a bad start. but we do it by doing what we normally do.
The beauty of the Spurs offense, never letting the ball stick.
Left wing Boris Diaw lobs to the rim. Leonard, a slam dunk on the alley-oop. Great way to start the second quarter.
How good is this Spurs team and the way that they battle, compete, and never get wrapped?
Duncan, low left, turns into the lane. Sweeping right-hander up and in. Tim Duncan going to work on Haslam.
Well, the Spurs weathered that early storm.
We're starting to look like we're moving the ball a little bit more on offense. That's all that has to be done at that end.
James drives, can't finish. Leonard the rebound. Leonard for three. 9! First lead of the game for the Spurs. You're hearing MVP chants from the crowd.
Manu into the front court. He'll drive it inside. Manu all the way in. Left hand slam dunk. Wow, Manu, that is why you do the voodoo that you do so well. And the Spurs on a 14-0 run. After trailing by 16, the Spurs lead by 7 at intermission.
We got to bring more energy to our offense. We got to help each other get a shot right now. Help each other.
For the Miami Heat, what do they have left? Can they come back in the course of Game 6? Wade, blocked by Splitter!
And remember last year when James blocked Splitter, here Splitter gets his revenge.
No, but now he finds Diaw cutting inside. Boris to the right wing, Mills for three. Good day, Mike! Patty Mills with a three-pointer. Back-to-back threes for the 5-year veteran from Canberra, Australia.
This man can shoot. He has electrified the crowd. Spurs running away a 17-point lead.
We're playing the back-to-back NBA champion, right? Keep pounding now. Keep pounding now. Don't let them back in.
Parker, oh, beautiful hesitation and floats it in.
Parker was cold early, but right now he's hot and he wants to finish off Miami.
San Antonio did it as a team with some of the most beautiful team basketball we've seen in a long, long time.
Spurs by 18. Everybody on their feet at the AT&T Center. Jumper good. 7 for 7 in the fourth quarter for Tony Parker. It's 96-76. It's time to celebrate, San Antonio.
San Antonio Spurs are the world champion.
The Spurs have captured their 5th NBA championship.
Thanks for pushing me. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's what it's
a crazy feeling.
That's what it's about, baby, right?
Yes.
You earned it. You earned it.
The fans of San Antonio know how great you are, and now the whole world does. You are the 2014 Bill Russell MVP.
And they will celebrate this title in Europe, South America, Australia, the Virgin Islands, Canada, and especially here in San Antonio.
It wasn't about Tim Duncan or Tony Parker. It was about Kawhi. It was Danny Green, Boris Diaw. This is a team, and that's what makes it so nice.
They dominated us. They took 2 games on our home court, by 20 points apiece. They beat us by 20 tonight. You know, you have to tip your hats off to those guys. They played the best basketball I've ever seen. It's all for the team, and it's never about the individual. And that's how team basketball should be played. You know, it's selfless.
We just won the NBA championship. I don't know. I'm just feeling very shocked right now. It just feels like a dream right now.
I've never been more proud of the team, nor have I ever gotten as much satisfaction from a season to see the fortitude you guys displayed coming back from that horrific loss last year and getting yourselves back in position and doing what you did in the finals. You're really to be honored for that.
Very happy to be a champion, very happy to represent Brazil.
Shout out to everyone in Australia for all your support back home. You guys have been great.
I want to say thank you to all Italian people, and this is for you.
Number 1 again!
7 years, man.
We're back.
It's been a while, too.
We're back.
We're back. Not bad for much old guys.
For whatever reason, it is sweeter than any other. I can't explain. It's amazing to be a part of this for so long.
We now return to Sounds of the NBA Finals, Part 2. By defeating the Miami Heat, the San Antonio Spurs not only won their 5th NBA championship in 16 years, they also raised the lofty standard they had set for organizational success. Whether they are winning titles or dealing with adversity, the franchise stays true to its guiding principle, the Spurs way. In today's sports landscape, change seems to be the only constant. Players move from team to team. Coaches come and go. But not in San Antonio. For the Spurs, their constant is a common philosophy. Hit the open man. Make the extra pass. Believe in your teammates.
I think continuity and consistency have been really important. And we trust each other. We can argue and fight and disagree, but we're going to step out on the court and cheer for each other. But if one wants to be totally up front, when you have a David Robinson and you follow him with a Tim Duncan, that's a hell of a way to start.
The San Antonio Spurs win their first ever NBA championship.
There's a big responsibility of the vision that Tim and David and Pop put together to grow a culture and to build a team. Guys like Avery and Sean and Bruce and Steve Kerr, and they were all a part of this here, and Tony and Manu and the whole group feels that responsibility.
It's important at the happiest of times you remember what we did and who we did it with.
Becoming a Spur means joining a family, accountability to your brothers on the court, and to the man who took the coaching reins nearly 2 decades ago.
And Greg Popovich gets his first victory as an NBA head coach.
It was Pop, the one that taught me the best about the league, about how to handle myself in the NBA and stuff. Sometimes it was a little rough, but I definitely learned a lot and became better.
So you can spend some time on the game and not all those people.
Like you, Pop. I'm just trying to be nice with you.
Pop is one of the best ever. The way he is with his players on the court, but the best part is off the court. That's what people don't know.
You got as much talent as Tony Parker and myself. We still have to do all this stuff. Yeah.
There's a fun side to him.
And there's some guys, though, that are uncoachable. You know, you just saw one right there. The guy, a big guy, just walked by.
He's a friend. He's a father figure. He's someone that I respect and understand that he has mine and this team's best interest at hand.
The wiring in your brain might accept this. If I just change the name of it, you won't know, and then you'll run it maybe.
Okay. I still don't know it.
When you're able to relate to someone for so long and still have some sort of impact, I think it's a credit to the character of the player. They're still willing to listen. They're still willing to learn.
We don't win quickly. That's not what this is about. This is, you know, you unpack your bags, and you take your time, and you win over a long period of time.
Loyalty, trust, belief, character. The Spurs way is timeless. But in the NBA, careers can only last so long.
All things seem to end. And Timmy and I have even talked about it a little bit. And I think what it does is just makes the fire stronger to appreciate the time that you do have left together to make the most of it.
Celebrate the 2014 NBA champion San Antonio Spurs with official championship gear at NBAstore.com. Shop the entire championship collection, including locker room merchandise and much more. Get the official hat, t-shirt, and towel the Spurs wore during their on-court celebration, and pick up the NBA Finals DVD, highlighting their run to the championship.
The Spurs are NBA champions once again.
Visit NBAstore.com/SpursChamps now.
Welcome back to Sounds of the NBA Finals, Part 2. The San Antonio Spurs celebrate their championship victory. Let's relive the action and emotion of the 2014 Finals one more time. We leave you with a special super slow motion look back at the Spurs and Heat, battling it out for the NBA title. Thanks for watching Sounds of the NBA Finals, Part 2.